Morning, happy Sunday everybody. So it is Sunday morning and we are going to go to the shops. We need to get some more cat food and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start preparing the dinner before we go, because there's a few things I can just leave in the oven. So I'll just show you what it is that I'm doing for today's video. Right guys, so what I've done is I've got a slab of belly pork. It is with the bone in on this one, as you can see. I've got the butcher to score it as well. Wipe my hands because I've been touching that there. So also what I'm going to do is make my take on dauphinoise potatoes, potato gratin, whatever it is that you want to use. So I've got some double cream that needs used up, got some garlic, the potato I didn't use yesterday for the panhaggledy, and another potato. Now last time I had Sunday lunch, I had some leftover carrot and swede and some leftover mushy peas, so all I did was pop them into a bag, into the freezer, and it's easy as that. We're going to have with it some tender stem broccoli and my Yorkshire pudding mix, which I've already done. If you don't know about the recipe, have a look back in the Toad in a Hole one, or the Sunday lunches, and it'll show you there. So we'll get the dauphinoise and the pork ready, get them in the oven, and then we can just nip off to the shops and just let that cook on its own. Right, so what we're going to do with the pork is literally just going to spray it with some oil, or just put some oil on. There we go. And some salt. And then just get that in there. Try and get it into the scored bits, because once the salt draws out the fat just underneath the skin, and that's where you get your crackling. Now I set the oven at the highest it'll go, and I'm just going to put that straight in, and then I'll turn it down, and then once I've done the dauphinoise, I'll put that in with it. Right, so that's that in, that's turned down, and we'll get on with doing the dauphinoise. Right, so the same as what I did with the panhaggledy last night. I'm just going to thinly slice the potatoes. I should have done that over this bowl yesterday, because this thing does have a little attachments there where you can put over the edge, and it makes it more solid. I'm only doing 2 potatoes because it's only me and Ian, so I don't want a big huge batch of them. Right, I'll do the other one and then we'll come back. Right, so that's them 2 potatoes done. Now, does anybody else do this? I save me butter paper and keep it in the fridge when I've put the butter into the butter dish. Just going to use that to quickly grease this Pyrex. There we go. Now go in the bin, it's had its use. Now none of my dishes are mucky. Most of these have been handed down from either my nana, my mum, Ian's mum, whatever. So they have been well used. So if you see a little mark on them, I'm not being gross, they're all clean, they're just well used. So I'm just going to put that to one side for one moment. I'm going to get my big spoon. Now this is easy. All you do is you pour in your double cream. A lot of that will evaporate off. And you squid your garlic. I know a lot of people just use a garlic clove and go around the edge of the bowls, but this is how we like it. About half a teaspoon of salt and some white pepper. And then I find it easier to do it in a bigger bowl. Just mix it all. And then layer it. I'm not going to stand here and layer and layer and layer. Oh, that was a big one. There you go. I'm not in a restaurant, I'm in my own kitchen, and this is just for our dinner. Just keep putting them in. I think I might have a bit too much cream here, but we'll see once all these are in. Just keep spreading them over. And 2 potatoes like this is more than enough for just being in. Get off. There we go. Right. Just pour this all over. Oh, actually perfect amount of cream. Oh, a little straggler. Right. Do now. Let's just pop a bit of tin foil on there. And that just goes in the oven with the pork however long, until the tatties are cooked. If it's a bit longer, it's a bit longer. You cannot really set a time to it. It's when your potatoes are actually ready. So I'm just going to pop them in the oven next to the pork, and then we're going to go off to the shops. Hiya, right, so just come back. So this has had an initial 10 minutes blast in the hot. Then I turned it down and it's had another hour, and then just for the last 5 minutes crank the heat back up while I'm waiting for it to heat up for the Yorkshire puddings, and you can hear the crackling on there. I did take it out a little while ago and took some of the drippings out because I didn't want them to burn. I'm just going to put that on that plate to rest. Now what I've got is I've got my Yorkshire pudding tin. I'm only doing 6 because there's just been 8. I've got some lard in there, so that's just going to go straight into the oven. The dauphinoise is all cooked. That'll stay nice and lovely and warm, and I might even pop it back in the oven for the last 5 minutes. I've just cut down the tender stem broccoli a little bit, and the carrot and swede and the mushy peas will get warmed up in the microwave later on. So when that's heated up and I'm ready to put the Yorkshire puddings in, I'll come back. Right, so the lard had 10 minutes. Sometimes that doesn't turn off, it gets out of my nerves. Just get these out. Be very careful. There, quiet. And there's my Yorkshire pudding mix. Nice and sizzly. Straight in. Any left over. Right. Back in the oven, and dinner will be ready as soon as these are cooked. So what I've also done is I have some of the broccoli in there, some hot salty water as well. I've got the drippings in this one from the pork, and I've just added a little bit of water to it, and I will add some gravy granules, and then we're all set. Put the dauphinoise back in uncovered for about the last 10 minutes, and then dinner is done. Right, Ian's just going to carve the meat for us. It has got bones in, so that's
so what best stuff going there?
Whichever way you think.
I'm just saying, you're saying it's got bones in. Yeah, it's.
I think we should take it off the bone first. And then just leave the bones to one side and use the meat. 2 seconds. So. Right, so we've taken the bone out.
I'll just get it. This'll do it nicely. Oops.
Put the tea towel underneath there so it's not as slidey. Are you alright?
That'll be alright. Got a bit of bone there, still.
Is it not just crackings?
I don't know.
Right, so we'll get the rest of this all carved up, and we like to put it in the gravy. So we'll do that, and then the next time you'll see all the dinner on the plate. Right, so here it is. Pork belly Sunday dinner with crackling dauphinoise potatoes and vegetables and the Yorkshire pudding.
Lovely.
I'm just going to taste it here. Just
Right, I'm going to try the belly pork first. Give me a bit of that. Right. Lovely. Soft belly pork. Gravy. Obviously your mushy peas. Right.
This is your favourite, isn't it?
And the dauphinoise. I have to make a small one because otherwise I'll just sit and eat a lot. It's just, that's very, very, very hot. What? What? I might let that cool down a little bit next time before I take a mouthful. Dauphinoise, garlicky potatoes, creamy. I just love it.
Right, so we're going to just go and eat our dinner and enjoy. Having a bit of Yorkie, are you?
I was just going to feel the crackling. You can hear that. Crunchy crackling. Yorkshire pudding's perfect again. And veg. So we're going to sit down and enjoy this, and then football later. Go on, United!
Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this one and give it a go. Dead easy. So thank you so much for all the subscriptions and everything I've been getting, all the comments. I do read them. If I do miss anybody out replying back, I do apologise. I am getting so many a day. But thank you very much for watching. See you later.